Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for February 14th to the 20th. So this is a really active week. I feel like here's your theme, self-reflection. Okay, so this is a really active week. I see some of you completing some projects that you've been working on. So you may be, tying up loose ends or finally completing something. I also saw some of you maybe traveling abroad, starting like a new beginning, maybe a new job, a new career. There's some kind of opportunity that's opening up for you. And I see some of you needing to travel for it, but it looks like a really exciting new adventure. And I see that it feels like there is a lot of new things coming in here for you as a result of some of you really leveling up in terms of your frequency and your energy. So for those of you who have been, doing a lot of inner work and kind of healing, anything within you that may be blocking you from trying to get to this next stage in your life or this newfound growth, it's like a lot of that is starting to come out. I feel like it's starting to manifest outwardly in the external. So this is going to be kind of an exciting thing to watch as things start to flourish and manifest in the physical form here. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And even with the self-reflection card, I feel like a lot of you have really spent the time in getting to know what is authentic to you, what really resonates with you. And I also see a lot of you honoring, like creating something in your life that really honors you on a soul level. And I feel like from that, there is an enriching experience within your life that's starting to emerge. Like it's not so much about what something looks like on the outside as it is what it feels like. Like, well, how do you feel when you're working? How do you feel when you're with certain people? So I feel like there are, you found clarity around what matters to you, what's important to you, and what you really want out of life. And so a lot of those beautiful gifts are starting to come in here for you. And it's all a reflection of this self-reflection, this tuning in, this connection with yourself and prioritizing that as well. So very beautiful, Capricorn. Okay, let's go into this week and let's see. The energy feels pretty active this week. So this is a good week to get things done, to manifest things, kind of start on new projects, like put energy or intentions towards starting something new or taking something to the next level. Yeah, I see a lot of energy this week, so it's active. Queen of Wands, beautiful. So see, again, this is about you kind of allowing yourself to shine, allowing your deepest desires to really kind of come in here. You're also attracting a lot of really beautiful things here. Okay, so we have the Hangman, and this is interesting. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups reversed here. We'll look deeper into that one. And it's interesting how we have the Hangman as well. Actually, they're telling me to put these here. Okay. These kind of all fell out at once. So let me pull one more card for the end of the week here. And then we'll go into these cards. I need to know for Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Okay, this is interesting. We have a lot of queens here. Okay. I'm going to focus in on this middle part first, since we had all these cards kind of fly out here. So we have the Hangman, which is surrender to the path. But what I kind of see here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is it feels like there is something that you were trying to build that may have not really panned out in the way that you wanted it to in the past. It feels like there was something that just you couldn't get moving, or there's some kind of blockage, or there's some kind of there's no progress. Something kind of getting halted and stalled is what I'm seeing with that Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed and the Hanged Man. So this is almost like something where Spirit is trying to like redirect you or trying to get you to release some kind of expectation around when something is going to turn up here, which is really interesting. So there's a level of surrender here on how something and when something is going to manifest, which is interesting because I was picking up on how this week is a really active week and a lot of things are going to be picking up. So it kind of feels like maybe there is a release of this. Let me look into this deeper and see what we have coming up here. I need to know about the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups reversed. The Hanged Man. Okay, so I'm hearing like this is something where it's almost like it was like a test of patience or a test of like how much we're really wanting something. Like when something doesn't work out or when something is not building in the way that we want it to build or when it's not really coming together in the way that we want it to come together. That's what I'm seeing here. There's also a perspective change is what I'm seeing here. Like there's a perspective change. Something that I'm hearing unexpected. There's something unexpected about the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, but not in a negative way, actually. I'm seeing it more of like a detour or a turn of events. So, yeah, some kind of unexpected detour or turn of events where Spirit is rerouting you to something that you didn't know you could. There was something that you could go down. There was some path that you could go down. And at first, it might have been something that might have felt like, oh no, this is not my thing or this is not my path. But then you find that there's this unexpected connection to it, which is really interesting. It's almost like there's something that kind of shows up for you that you unexpectedly fall in love with or you unexpectedly would love to do. And it's all in the grace of Spirit just kind of bringing it to you. Because it's like you're not looking in that direction. That's very interesting. Let's pick one more here. Wow. Yeah, because there was a worry about something not coming together or not. But I'm kind of feeling like there's something being like paused or halted for like protective purposes or being rerouted into something else. Because there's like something that we're worried about where it's not working out or it's, needing to kind of, there's some kind of pause here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's like trying to get you to see something or trying to get you to look at something with this Ace of Wands. It feels like the pause or the stop is going to give birth to something new or something different. So keep an eye out for that. If you feel like there's a project or something that you're working on, even a relationship where you feel like something that we've been trying to build towards, something we've been trying to either cultivate or, even repair, that if it's not working out in the way that we're wanting it to work out, there's this message of surrendering it and kind of letting something be what it is, because it kind of feels like there's something here we're trying to make happen and it's just not working out in the way that we're wanting it to show up. And with the 10 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck or at the end is more of, needing to surrender, or it's an end to something stressful. It's the end. It cannot go further than where we are right now. So needing to surrender or let go of something. And by surrendering, it's going to give birth to something new. So something new is going to emerge. So it's almost like something not working out in the past it's a good thing. It's like coming to an end. It's coming to a close. It might have been something that caused stress. It might have been something that might have caused, unhappiness. But being able to allow something to transform in its own way is giving birth to a passionate new beginning here. So allow whatever needs to end so it can make room for something new. Okay. Let's Let's go into the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so we're going into this week, the Queen of Wands, with energy. There's like this refreshed energy, new ideas. You're embracing this new beginning because I think that it feels like you're in between something that is finally coming to a close, like closing up the chapters of something, and then moving and shifting into a new beginning, a new chapter where the dynamics and the energy are just going to be really different. Maybe even your relationships or how, we're relating to things. Oh, wow. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. How beautiful. So a passionate couple here. These are, equal matches. The Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Okay, so we have a relationship that's starting to show up here. What do we need to know? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you have the King of Swords. Lots of queens and kings. So lots of characters in the story here. What do I need to know about this? There might be two people. I mean, if you're the Queen of Wands, Capricorn, and it's not gender specific, but if you're the Queen of Wands, then you might have two suitors after you, a King of Wands and a King of Swords. One, it might be more passionate, more forthcoming, kind of feels like more forthcoming with their advances. And the other one is kind of just observing and kind of watching and waiting for like the perfect moment to approach you. So you may have like a couple of people kind of after you if some of you are in this place of relationships, if your energy is in that direction. So that may not resonate with everyone, but for some of you, you may have more than one person here kind of after you. And you're very magnetic, like you're attracting this energy. Your energy is definitely going in a new direction. So it's like you're attracting a lot of new opportunities and a lot of new like people interested in you in terms of love as well. And it's the beginning of the week here, so that it's Valentine's Day, so it's interesting. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? The King of Wands and the King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. It's almost like you're trying to choose between, some of you may be trying to choose between two people, and your mindset is on who can I build a long-term relationship with? Because I think you're interested in that long-term. You want to settle down. You want to be able to see the long-term prospects of the relationship with somebody. So I'm seeing that you're going to be taking your time actually and trying to choose or trying to decide what it is that you want for yourself. You're being very careful. I feel like you're just kind of observing and watching and seeing how you feel around certain suitors that are coming towards you. Who can I settle down with? Who do I see a long-term relationship with? I have one more for the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, Nine of Cups, beautiful. So this is a wish fulfilled. This is happiness. This is also being true to yourself. This is also honoring yourself. This is about you knowing your worth, Capricorn. I feel like you know your worth, and that's why you're being you know your priorities, you know what matters to you, what's important to you. So I feel like that's why you're going to be taking your time in this, is what I'm kind of sensing. It's like there's some kind of, there's these options that you have, they're available to you, and you are going to prioritize what makes you happy, what is fulfilling for you. Very interesting. Wow. And that also could play into this middle of the week here where we have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, and the Hanged Man, where you might be trying to choose between two people who want you. And it could be kind of stressful, actually, but it could have been stressful. And maybe as you're approaching it from a Hanged Man position, kind of allowing something to just be and to let go and to not really allow it to really stress you out anymore, because this Ace of Wands feels like a new beginning in terms of passion. So it's like you might find some clarity or some answers with something that's kind of being presented to you in your life right now. So whether that's I feel like that's a relationship, because this feels like these are definitely some people coming towards you, Capricorn. So it feels like there is a new, or not a new, but there is some kind of shift or change in terms of a relationship here. You're going to find some clarity about something and what you want to do about it. And it's almost like you're going to just let go of control and let things be what they are, because it feels like you're trying to build something with that Knight of Pentacles, but it may not be just turning out in the way, it's not maneuvering in the way or moving in the way that you're wanting it to move in. So it's almost like, I'm just going to let this be and not worry about it, because it kind of feels like you're at the end of some kind of stressful situation here with that Ten of Swords. It can't keep going in that direction. And then we have the Ace of Wands. I also feel like you may kind of just divert your energy into something passionate, like a passionate project or an interest this week, like trying to get your mind off of things. You might just reorient your energy into something you're really interested in, like a hobby, or maybe you'll spend extra time working at work, something like that. It's almost like with the Ace of Wands, it feels like you're diverting your energy into something that makes you happy, that brings you joy. Okay, Queen of Swords. So, and then it's interesting because the Queen of Swords is someone who is very good with seeing through to the truth, very good at also observing. Oh, wow, look at that. And so this is all about your priorities with that Nine of Pentacles. So there's a lot of beautiful independent energy here. There's the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And this is all about valuing yourself, knowing what you're worth, and also that self-reflection. So it's like you're taking stock this week of what is deserving of you, what is worthy of you. So I feel like your self-worth is going to play a pivotal role this week for you, Capricorn. You're going to base a lot of your decisions and choices off of what do I deserve and what is worthy of me. And if the things that are coming towards you, even if it's in a job opportunity, I feel like whatever it is, you're going to make sure that it's something that it's worthy of you. And so that is how you're staying in your power. You're observing, you're watching, and you're being very honest and truthful to yourself. So there's a lot of integrity here too. And the Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant energy. So it's like you're not really giving your energy to anything that doesn't serve you this week. So you're standing your ground, and you're going to be able to just enjoy your own energy, not feel depleted, because you're being very selective and discerning. I also feel like you're listening to your intuition, you're listening to your higher guidance as well. So some of you may be really tuned in to your with your spirit guides. You have like a very strong connection with your guides, with your angels, with whoever you connect with. And I feel like you're listening. The messages are coming in loud and clear, and you're listening to what spirit has to tell you, and you're kind of standing your ground in that way. So you're not being swayed by external, like promises and these, like these ways that, things try to kind of lure us in. I feel like you're being very perceptive of the truth and the reality underneath the masks that some people are wearing, if they are wearing any. Or maybe you can just kind of tell when something is real or when something is not. And if you can't really tell, it's like you're just not going to make a decision. You're just going to keep your energy to yourself until you can come to a sense of clarity here. So you're going to prioritize your own energy here this week. This is all about, almost kind of feels like this is about self-care. Yeah, Four of Swords. So this is rest, rejuvenate, kind of being with yourself, indulging yourself. So self-love, self-care is going to be important here, especially towards that end of the week. And so, I feel like you're just going to move away from anything that stresses you out with that Six of Swords and also the Three of Wands, and maybe even look elsewhere. Maybe you're not liking any of the options that are coming towards you, and you're ready for just something else, something different with that Three of Wands. You're wanting to kind of close up a chapter of something that just kind of has you're not seeing any growth to it, which is that Ace of Cups and the Ace reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Like, you're not seeing growth to this. It's not going anywhere. Whatever you're trying to build, I feel like this is very strongly a relationship here. So for some of you, if this is a relationship, like whatever you're trying to build here, it's not going anywhere is kind of what it feels like. And you're wanting that new beginning. You're wanting that new start with something else. So I feel like you're just going to set your sights somewhere else, or kind of refocus, reorient your energy somewhere else this week. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, beautiful, look at that, we have the Magician. So this is all about having the power in your own hands. This is about you listening to what it is that you want to create for your life and putting that first, and valuing that. Yeah, okay. Let's go into some oracle cards here. I'm going to do a different kind of spread than what I normally do. So I'm actually going to set these cards to the side here because I'm going to need some room. I'm probably going to run out anyways, but we'll give this a shot. Okay, so this is kind of like a spread that I've been playing around with, which I've been finding kind of fun here. So, okay. So the middle will be a message from your higher self here. So a message from the higher self, Capricorn. This week of February 14th to the 20th. So that's your higher self. This will be a message from Spirit. Okay, message from Spirit. And this will be a message from, I'm just going to say, the earth. So this will be about how life is supporting you, and also like your connection to any elementals as well. So I'm going to use the animal deck here. Okay. And this one is from your ancestors. This is from the ancestors. Ancestors is very strong here, kind of feeling. I feel like a lot of you might be changing patterns of how things have always gone, maybe. Okay, and this is from your future self. Okay. So this is from your higher self here. Wisdom. Beautiful. Yeah. So it's like you're tuning in. Again, you're listening to your higher self. You're listening to what you know from past experiences. You know where to put your energy and where to not put your energy. You're prioritizing what you value. And I feel like that's something that you've had to learn. That's something through a lot of self-reflection, through a lot of inner work. You're very clear about what it is that you want to call into your life and what is just not worth your time. So I feel like your higher self is coming in here and asking you to, tune into, what do you know about, what have your experiences been in the past, and where have they always led you? And where can you make some changes and how you approach something around this time that can change the trajectory of how things have always gone? And I feel like that's where you're making some changes here, and you're listening to your higher self. You're listening to that inner wisdom of yours. Okay. And then this is from Spirit, ideas and inspiration. So I kind of feel like again, I said, I remember seeing that when, if something feels confusing or it's just not working out, like you just don't want to really engage or kind of connect with anybody in terms of a romantic relationship, it feels like you might be reorienting your energy towards some kind of creative idea or maybe your work. So I feel like kind of going within and just focusing on what makes you happy, what brings out this passionate, creative side to you is going to help you to feel more connected to yourself. And it's like, there's that joy, that happiness that comes in because you have that 9 of Cups and that 9 of Pentacles that showed up here. So there's a very independent energy. I'm good on my own. I'm happy with myself. I'm just going to focus on me right now. So that is, I like that Spirit is kind of encouraging you to chase your ideas. Any kind of intuitive hits that you're getting this week is going to be beneficial for you in terms of growth, in terms of work. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. See Earth supporting you. This and that are true. Believe in yourself. I feel like this is all about building, and this is all about going with the flow. With the Dolphin Spirit, it's like, I'm seeing that you're just allowing yourself to be, allow things to be what they are. So however they're showing up, there's this relinquishing, because we have that Hanged Man that came up for you in the middle of the week. So this is about allowing things to just be what they are, not needing to control, not needing to be what it is. And then you deciding for yourself in which direction you want to go in from there. I feel like your perception is very strong right now. Like you're able to see through people. You're able to see through situations really well this week. And you're just, again, with the believe in yourself, you're going to put that loyalty towards yourself. You're going to put that energy towards what you know is worth investing in. And I'm being drawn to, looks like there's like a little heart on that acorn there. So this is all about building. This is also about, again, I kind of feel like there's something here about some of you kind of getting a bright idea this week. Some of you may get some kind of bright idea that has the potential for a lot of growth, because those acorns grow into beautiful big trees at some point, right? So it's almost kind of feels like there might be some kind of really amazing idea that comes in here for you, with some kind of solution. Even if there's like a problem to something that you're trying to figure out, there may be some kind of solution that you can apply this week that's going to that has a potential for a lot of growth. And it's like you're kind of cultivating these ideas, you're cultivating inspiration. And I feel like it has something to do with material gain as well, like being able to lay down some solid foundations. You do have an abundance. You have an abundant week this week. So I feel like there's some kind of idea coming in here for you that's going to be that's a potential for a lot of growth. So whether it's a business idea, maybe it's like a project, like an art project, or even something at work, there's something here with work that's going to help you grow immensely. And it's like you're going to be gathering up all the information that you need in order to kind of help you elevate. So work feels really good here. I kind of feel like love and relationships may be something that you might for some of you may put on the back burner, just because it may not just be worth it to you right now to kind of invest in something that's confusing you. If that resonates for some, it's not going to be the case for everyone. But I kind of feel like work seems to be paying off a lot better for you. It seems to be, there's like forward movement there. Okay. Message from your ancestors. Safe to be. I also feel like this is something where you are, again, as you are prioritizing yourself, this is about you allowing your true expression to come forward and not needing to needing to cover it up or minimize it just to make other people around you comfortable, is kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like the ancestors are coming through kind of saying, be you, be open, and allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be more vulnerable, and not try to cover parts of yourself up just to kind of keep the peace around you. So I kind of feel like you're being encouraged to express yourself, to come out more here. It's safe to be you. It's safe to kind of show who you are, and that you'll be received way better than what you might think. Very beautiful. Okay. So future self here, rescue. I feel like there's something coming up here for you that is going to help. It's going to help you move out of some kind of situation that you don't want to be in anymore. For some reason, I'm picking up on that. So it's like you're creating something. Spirit may be giving you some kind of idea that's going to help you build. You can build it into your physical reality, and you're manifesting here. You're manifesting something. And I feel like it could be, prosperity, money, abundance, a career, some kind of something that can help you to move out of some kind of situation that you no longer want to stay in. So keep dedicating dedicated to what you're doing because there's something brewing, something that you're creating that's going to help move you forward. And I feel like this week is all about allowing those ideas to incubate, allow them to plant them into the ground. Whatever you've cultivated, whatever you're building, plant them into the ground and nurture them and nourish them and allow them to grow. Okay, beautiful Capricorn. I hope this reading was helpful. If it did, if you resonated with it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.